Ángel Eterovich lives in one of Spain's sunniest regions with his wife and horses. But he is concerned because that same sun has attracted industry to Tabernas in Andalusia. A huge solar park has recently been built next to his estate, or finca.
We
moved out of the city into the countryside, and now they are building these solar arrays around us, real industrial zones, right next to our house.
And more are planned. Spain wants to produce green energy from its abundant sunshine. That's good for the climate, but threatens Angel's plans. He wants to start a riding therapy center here.
It has to be a nice, pleasant place for people to spend the day. But if people don't want to come, we'll have to give up on our project.
For others, the solar cells represent economic growth. After tourism collapsed during the COVID pandemic, Mayor José Díaz is happy for every cent invested.
Many have lost their jobs in these hard times. Now, through these building projects, some have been able to get back into the job market.
Now, olive groves are being clear-cut to make way for solar plants. Some farmers have seized the opportunity to lease or sell their land to the energy companies. Nicolai Ortan has signed over some of his land because water is increasingly scarce and expensive. Irrigation no longer pays off.
Nothing grows here without water, so we're trying to get at least something out of our land.
More than 200 Spanish citizens' initiatives are sounding the alarm and fighting the solar fields. Luis Boloño and others fear that Spain will become Europe's power supplier at the people's expense.
If huge solar fields are built here, with all their environmental and social impacts, it will mainly provide economic growth and jobs elsewhere, not here. That's not fair. Spain is being colonized and exploited.
There are other ways, like 50 kilometers away in Almocita. The village has built a photovoltaic plant atop their small theater to produce their own electricity. Mayor Francisco García proudly explains the creation of an energy community, backed by an EU regional development fund.
Everything we produce here stays in our community. We don't want to sell our energy to the big companies. We want affordable, climate-friendly electricity for all our citizens.
The plant currently powers 21 households, with businesses and restaurants expected to come on board. But Luis Boloño says Spain is focusing too much on large-scale projects. The state is giving solar cell companies free rein instead of ensuring that they build on derelict industrial sites.
The same capacity can be achieved without destroying the environment, but there's no planning.
Solar arrays where trees once stood. Horse lover Ángel Eterovich still cannot understand it.
You can't destroy the environment in the name of environmental protection. It makes no sense.
For Ángel, the rampant growth of the solar fields defeats its purpose. He hopes that future projects will be more environmentally friendly, such as in nearby Almocita, so that green electricity is really green.